soul that the final word is yours. And there's no home for me on these distant shores. No place to rest, no place to start again. I'm told that there are answers in the troubles where there's sense. So I'm told that you won't leave me stranded. So I'm told to seek out truth is granted. So I'm told knowledge is demanded. And so I know I will leave here empty-handed. So it goes. Find beauty in stories paved with violence. Tell me what I learned, sir, and all you'll get is silence. Is there are no answers to the questions without ends. And I can see no reason not to search the hearts of men. And so I'm told that you won't leave me stranded. And so I'm told and knowledge is demanding. So I'm told to seek out truth is granted. So I know I will leave here empty-handed. So it goes. So it goes that there is no answer waiting. And I don't know what lays there behind me. Narrow there's truth and reason there beside it. And narrow there's pain and love all clothed in violets. But now there are no answers, so there is no end. And I can see no reason that we can't start again. So it goes.
Thank you.
So, if you wouldn't mind telling everybody your name again, just for anybody who's just tuning in.
My name is Kirby Jays, and I play in a band from... I went to high school in Champaign, but I go to school in Wisconsin now, so this band itself is from Wisconsin. I play in a band from Wisconsin called Opus Dog, and we actually just put our debut album on the internet today.
Fantastic. On Bandcamp?
Yeah.
Now, would you mind spelling your last name for people?
Jayes.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously you're right, because it's your name. So.
I like to think so. Next up, I think I'm going to play...
Oh, okay. Yeah. Ready for another song? Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I can play more or if you want to talk more. Or...
Honestly, the pacing is entirely up to you. If you want to do 3 songs in a row, as long as we do... we've already done the introduction, so as long as we do Station ID at the bottom of the hour, and as long as we talk before you go into your last song, then we can talk as little or as much as you want.
Well, why don't I do a couple more and then we can talk again?
I like that.
Okay. I am going to play a song that's off of our new album with my buddy Nathan Snow, who's here with us in the studio. He's going to come sing a little bit with us. He arrived in Champaign fresh from the mountains of Montana yesterday. The song is called It'd Be Nice. And lately it seems that I say I love you like a test, and not a testament, no, to things which are still to be. I know I've got nothing from you, but I'm not yet notching up my belt. And it'd be nice to know that you still feel. It'd be nice to know that you still felt. anything, something, or nothing at all. Where is your heart now, darling? Is it anywhere at all? Anything, something, or nothing at all. Where is your heart now, darling? Is it anywhere at all? I'm left holding it now, sitting back to the great white north, with nothing but my guitar and my own sense of self-worth. And I know it might sound hard now, but I got news for you, kid. 6 strings hold me together better than you ever did. Anything, something, or nothing at all. Where I don't need you anymore. I've got a long, long ways to fall. Anything, something, or I feel nothing at all. I don't need you anymore. I've got a long, long ways to fall. And I don't need you anymore. I don't need you anymore. I don't need you anymore. I've got a long, long ways to fall. Thank you. So that song's called It'd Be Nice, and this one's also from our new record. It's called 10 Minutes. This is the jolliest song on the record. The previous one was one of the sadder ones. It tends more towards sad than jolly. Just. Oh, it's much easier to fall in love with a stranger than a person. 1,000 words are lost to a picture, volumes to a conversation. And I would set pen to paper and keep you in stasis. And I would sketch me a portrait, but I know that I would not do you justice. And maybe, just maybe, John, he was right after all. The Baptist or the Beatle or the poet or the evangelist. And by this time of year, my dear, oh, I'm not sure it matters which is which. I don't have the ambition to capture all that I have seen. I'm not an artist, dear, I'm a writer. And I'm sorry for the words you'll read. I know strangers are easier to love than people, like you'll vote for death that you will never see. The first stone, it is one light load when it's aimed at a man you'll never meet. And maybe, just maybe, John, he was right after all. The Baptist or the Beatle or the poet or the evangelist. And by this time of year, my dear, oh, I'm not sure it matters which is which. And oh, I don't mean to preach at you, but maybe, just maybe, love is all that we need. And it's such a damn cliche, but by this time of year, it's what I'm glad to see.
much easier to fall in love with a stranger than a person. 1,000 words lost to a picture, volumes to a conversation. 10 minutes long, a secret smile in the dark. And I could write forever, but I'll leave it at a shared cigarette and a spark.
So we've had a lot of confusion, and I was wondering if maybe you could clarify for us. Nate's introduction and the website list the show as being your band from Wisconsin. Mm-hmm. Do you want us to bill you that way, or do you want us just to call you by your name tonight?
It would be, I am Kirby J, and I'm not performing as Opus Dog because Opus Dog is a band, but I'm here on behalf. I am an ambassador of Opus Dog.
Well, I figured we want to plug the new record, probably.
Yeah. It's not under my name; it's under the band's name because it's a record with the band.
That's why when you spelled your name, I was waiting to recognize it from the advertising the show, and I was slow because I didn't see it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
In fact, I went to the band camp, and I don't see your name anywhere. So,
I should have.
But usually, once the show is on, I send out.
To type more.
Yeah.
What?
Click on more.
Okay, I thought I did, but usually I do a little plug once the show is on and say, hey, check out what's on, and I just wanted to make sure I got it right for people.
Yes.
And also, some people were wondering where Opus Dog was, or.
So I went to high school in Champaign.
Right.
But I go to Beloit College in Wisconsin now.
Okay.
So
You home for the summer?
For the next week or so, and then I'm on tour for the rest of the summer.
Okay.
So I feel like the music has some Champaign roots because I've been playing in the Champaign scene for a while, and I've been around and doing this. But the band itself is from Wisconsin.
I like to say once local, always local, because if somebody's from, even Carrie Brownstein's from here, sort of. So I could play Slater Kinney, and it's kind of local.
I had not heard that before.
She tells a story. Well, I shouldn't say she tells, but I know she was here at least twice with Slater Kinney and once with Wild Flag.
Okay.
And she explained that her parents were both students at U of I, and she says she was made here. Because she was born very soon after they left.
Good work, team.
So, yes, there are all kinds of tangential reasons that, people like to claim presidents as, we're their home state, even Andrew Jackson. They would teach us in North Carolina he was from there, and then he'd teach us he was responsible for all sorts of genocide. And it's like, he's not really from here. Why are you claiming? But that's getting
president.
Way away from local music, and we'll get back to local music. So
we could talk about Andrew Jackson if you want to. But
we could.
I did bring a guitar.
I don't want to get angry calls from the two people out there that are crazy about him for whatever they're related to him or something.
Okay.
So. But yeah, that would be an interesting forum discussion we could have on some 2-hour empty slot. So.
Okay, just maybe not now.
Right.
Okay.
I said empty slot. This show's pretty well established at this point.
Right.
So back to you.
Okay.
Do you want to just go straight into another song?
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna play kind of a peppier one. It's called "The Right Words." And you know that I've always wanted to ask you what it's like to talk to God. And I mean you no harm, no second guessing. I've just never had the thought to reach out into that echoing void and to hear it call my name. And I see you move on your appointed path, and I know that I have never known faith. Be something more than me, but I've never had the nerve. And I want to be something bigger than me, but I just can't seem to find the right words. And I've always wanted to know for certain that I'm the man I was meant to be. That I cannot know not till down comes the curtain. I'm blind, but someday I will see. And you know that I've always wanted to ask you what made this path so sure, so true and righteous. But now I have seen the mind may be strong, but the spirit is poor. Forgiveness, it stands on the roaring crest of that high and mighty wave. And if you look west with the right kind of eyes, you might begin to see all the end of your days. 'Cause I wanna be something more than me, but I've never had the nerve. And I wanna be something bigger than me, but I just can't seem to find the right words. And you know that I've always wanted to ask you why make this choice so bold. Now I know there is no unseen truth. From end time comes and even heroes get old.
Thank you. I'm going to move away from the record a little bit and do a cover.
Could we make one quick suggestion before you do your cover?
Sure.
I understand that there is a show that we could plug now and probably
yes.
2 more times this hour to reinforce it.
This Saturday, the 21st of, it's June, right? Saturday, the 21st of June, Opus Dog is playing right next door at Mike and Molly's with Bad Catman and Finer Feelings and our very, very, very good friends in DuPont, who are another band from Beloit that are kind of banjo, bass, drums trio that if you like Randy Newman and angst and drinking too much, they're the band for you.
Well, it's cool because that's like our backyard, and Finer Feelings were on the show, last week, right?
Oh,
so
cool.
It's like a package WEFT sessions.
Package deal, yeah.
So yes, if you are in Champaign-Urbana next week, Saturday, right?
Saturday, the 21st, yeah.
And I have recently had it pointed out to me that the beer garden shows at Mike and Molly's have to be relatively early shows. So don't show up at midnight thinking you're going to start watching a good show, because that's probably about when it ends.
It will be over, because I think people have started calling the police.
We've had some problems with people not even wanting music at 9 p.m. on a Saturday night. So
Wow.
it's kind of crummy, but
That's a shame.
Important to know going in. So
Yeah.
all right, so this cover, I didn't mean to cut you off. I just
I'm
wanted
going
to
to do a song from Bruce Springsteen's record, Nebraska, called Johnny 99. Excuse me. Where they closed down the auto plant mile late last month. Ralph went out looking for a job, but he couldn't find none. He came home too drunk from mixing Tanqueray and wine. He got a gun, shot a night clerk, now they call him Johnny 99. And in that part of town, when you hit a red light, you don't stop. And Johnny's waving his gun around, threatening to blow his top. And an off-duty cop snuck up on him from behind. Out in front of the club tip top, they slapped the cuffs on Johnny 99. And the city supplied the public defender, but the judge was mean John Brown. He came into that courtroom and he stared poor Johnny down. Well, the evidence is clear, gonna let the sentence unfit the crime. Prison for 98 and a year, we'll call it even, Johnny 99. Fist fight broke out in the courtroom. They had to drag Johnny's girl away. His mama stood up and shouted, "Judge, don't take my boy this way." Well, son, you got any statement you like to make before the bailiff comes to forever take you away? When a judge, I got debts no honest man could pay. The bank was holding my mortgage, taking my house away. And I ain't saying that makes me an innocent man, but it was more than all this that putting that gun in my hand. And Your Honor, I do believe I'd be better off dead. If you can take a man's life, the thoughts that's in his head. So why don't you sit back in that chair and think it over, Judge, one more time, and let him shave off my hair and put me on that execution line. Next I'm going to play a new song called, it's a song called Learn to Talk that I just recorded for a split CD I'm putting out with my friend Nathan, who sang with me earlier. We're spending most of our summer on tour across the majority of the country doing singer-songwriter shows and driving around and chasing the dream. This song's called Learn to Talk. I was 10 years old, my grandfather bought me a guitar, 'cause I had heard it in a song somewhere that I could learn to make it talk. And I became a man a few years back. My father, he wrote to me and he said, "Son, someday you'll have a son and you will learn to run against the clock." It was bigger than my child's body, bigger than the lump in my throat. And I guess I still owe the old man back for every song I ever wrote. 'Cause I spent these last 10 years learning how to talk to you. I let my guitar speak for me, and there was so much more I had to do. So I'm keeping my mouth shut. I'm not gonna change the world. And I've been keeping my mouth shut 'cause it scares me, it scares me, it scares me to see my head unfurl. And I know that I'm angry, but I hope I stay naive. I eat alone and we drink together until we manage to believe that we can take this couch and bottle as far as they'll both go. Talk God and girls and motorcycles and everything we'll never know. But I'm keeping my mouth shut. I'm not gonna change the world. And I've been keeping my mouth shut 'cause it scares me, scares me, scares me to see my head unfurl. Falling in love was good, but I think I need a break from all of that. I got 6 strings, 4 wheels, good friends, and I'm not ever coming back. And I think that it's fair for you to hate me now. God knows you're not alone. And I think that it's fine if you love me still, so long as you know that you're on your own. Keeping my mouth shut. I'm not gonna change the world. And I've been keeping my mouth shut 'cause it scares me, scares me, scares me to see my head unfurl.
It's about the bottom of the hour, so I will go ahead and take this opportunity to say you are listening to WEFT 90.1 FM Champaign, and this is WEFT Sessions with Kirby Jays, is that right? Of Opus Dog, the band that straddles the Illinois-Wisconsin divide, and will be, I guess, playing on both sides of both here Saturday at Mike and Molly's, and then eventually in Wisconsin.
Yeah,
I'd like to
in Milwaukee on July 2nd.
Do you know if anybody's listening tonight from Wisconsin?
I don't know. I kind of spread the word about the live stream and such. So
fantastic. I noticed.
If anybody's out there, hi, I miss you.
We appear to have good listenership tonight. I will be excited if it gets even better by the end of the hour. But
okay.
We're doing just fine.
All right. Should I play? This song is called "What I Built," and it's maybe 3 or 4 years old now. But my mom is here, and she likes this song because, well, she said it was very bitter, but she also said she liked it, so I'll take it.
For you I built a bridge to the clouds, 'cause I'll do anything to tear it back down. And I built a love on a promise I broke, and I'll take peace, watch it go up in smoke. So I picked up my pieces and I set out your face. And you turned your back and said, come and see. And this is why I'm waiting, waiting till you. Yes, I'm waiting, waiting till you speak. And I built a song to use as my sword, back when I thought a song could change the world. And I built a dream, yeah, I stacked up my stones, and I dreamed a city straight up out of these bones. So I picked up my pieces and I set out your face. And you turned your back and you said, come and see. This is why I'm waiting, waiting till you. Yes, I'm waiting, waiting till you speak. Some bridge out of my words and a heaven made out of cards, but the world, dear, it stayed the same. And your face, your face, your face, no, it never changed. No, nothing's changed. I am going to play a, this is, if I have my chronology right, this is the newest song. This is called What I Need, and it'll be on that split record with Nathan, out, I don't know, sometime in mid-July. Before the 11th of July, because that's when our tour starts, and that's when we need to start selling them so we can eat. The song's called What I Need. Well, I knew I must be dreaming when I saw you look at me in the early springtime rain with your hands sit on my knee. We've got a bottle in the kitchen and your whole house to ourselves, and you've got pretty hair and smiling eyes and doubt pushed back on a shelf. But I know I messed up somewhere to be sheltered in the league, 'cause you are beautiful and I'm a fool, too beautiful for me. Oh, it's far too beautiful, I show it true. Give me 20 minutes then you'll see. In this early morning purgatory, be careful where this leads, 'cause I'm a thief and I'm a liar, and you look like exactly what I need. Yeah, I'm a cheater, I'm on fire. You look like everything that I need. So don't trust me past the weekend. Play that doubt close to your chest, 'cause I am rusting faith out at the seams and rushing out to grab the rest. In the pouring rain in early May, you're saying not tonight, and I am showing up regardless, even knowing that you're right. Not tonight, oh, not ever, not tonight. And this early morning purgatory. Be careful where this leads, 'cause I am tired and I am broken, and you look like exactly what I needed. It's over now, you've spoken, and I am everything that I need. Oh yes, I must believe that I am everything that I need.
You want to say any more about the album?
Not much.
What's it called?
It's called Responsible People. I made it with my friend Joey, who's in the room here. He plays drums on it. And my
I
friend
waved to the
Lyndon,
wrong friend at first.
my friend Lyndon, who plays bass, and Lucy and Cheyenne, who are also my friends. They both sing, and Lucy plays the fiddle. Like few people I've heard play the fiddle before. We made it in my basement with my other friend Colin. We did it all ourselves. It's just I don't know. There's 10 songs on it, and I'm really proud of it.
Sounds good. And is it? We can't give out prices over the air, but is there a set price? Is it whatever you want?
There is a bottom line price, and you may increase that as you see fit.
Okay.
But there is a bottom line price because I like to give things away for free, but we are going on tour and
Sure.
we're gonna have 8 people in a trailer, and we got
Expenses.
got
yeah.
bills to pay.
Now, are there hard copies or is it strictly?
There will be
digital?
hard copies available at the show on Saturday. And those are also all things we're making ourselves. They're handmade,
Ooh.
CD packaging and stuff.
Very nice. You know, one technological change about the show is now that we have cameras, anytime I am on the radio and then I turn to wave at whichever band member, it's different from doing it when we started
Yeah.
the show. So apologies both to anybody viewing on public access or when I wave at the wrong person while I'm also.
Wow.
So
Wow.
anyway, so long as nobody feels slighted.
They're pretty easygoing.
Good. I figure if you're in a band with them, they must be,
Yeah,
you know,
they're
pretty good guys.
they're okay.
So, well, I will
Best I got.
turn it back over to you if you want to
Yeah.
introduce the next song.
I am going to play an old, not an old one. It's this came out on a disc that An Evening with Your Mother put out last summer called Uncertain Harvest. It's called Friends in High Places, and it's it's starting to be summer again, so it's starting to be time for this song again. And all my friends are trying to kill themselves this summer. And now it's etchy, wayward days. We watch ourselves go under and breathe in and breathe it out. This moment when God stuttered. And I will see you, Cassidy, if we both survive the summer. A flag waving high, a flag waving high, a flag waving high, a flag waving high. Yeah, we're riding high.
secrets. No one knows our names, but they've got that light in the distance. And I will try to write a song to convince us both that we're in love. Maybe it'll work this time, and maybe I'll find God above on high. A flag waving high. A flag waving high. A flag waving high. Yeah, we're riding high. And the radio in the kitchen has a mind of its own, turning on whenever. Be me all that I need to know. And yes, yes, I do believe that this great land's on its way out. But I don't know that it's my duty to help and bring this whole thing down. Flag waving high. A flag waving high. A flag waving high. A flag waving high. Yeah, we're riding high. Cause dying, yeah, dying, that's the easy part. It's living, yeah, living, that's the trick. And when they bring it down around you, boy, you better hope that something of you sticks. No, I'm good. This song is also probably going to be on that split with Nathan. It would be on that record, but it got written after the record got recorded. So, next time. This is it's called "It Feels Good." I've been spending far too long skipping class to miss the rain, and I've been missing far too much, so looking sharp and staying sane. But there are times you catch a smile, times you know something could grow, times you'd love to say I would take you home if I had anywhere to go. But it feels good to say I missed you, and it feels good to be leaving home. 'Cause so I've got things that I've got to do, but I know I'm not alone, and I feel I'd love to feel I'm everything I'll ever need to be. No one else I have to love, no one else but me. But I believe my friend was right about the working and the drinking, 'cause they sure do, yeah, they sure make me feel better. But he left out all the songs, the road, the stories, and the nights that I whole half remembered. But all the same, it feels good to say that I missed you, and all the same, it feels good to be leaving home. 'Cause so I've got things that I've gotta do, but I know I'm not alone. I'm not much for love songs. For the moment, that's too strong a word. All I'm saying is I missed you, please pretend that's all I heard. 'Cause oh, these roads, I have gotta say, there are no place to live for long. This life I love, oh, it stops me loving you. And the road, oh, is always winding on, but all the same, it feels good to say that I missed you. And all the same, it feels good to be leaving home. So I've got things that I've gotta do. But oh, I know I'm not alone. And I have said I'm sorry far too many times for one so young with life in the hand. No, if I were you, you know just what I'd do. Oh, get out while you still can. I think the next one I'm going to play is another post-record song. This is going to be on we're going to put out an EP this fall as a band that is tentatively titled For Whom the Bill Tolls, and this will be on that. This song's called 27 Club. One of my favorite things about writing songs is it's a really great excuse to be a much, much worse version of yourself, and this is kind of one of those songs. Drink whiskey like it's coffee, drink coffee like it's water. Oh, I hope that I go blind before I come to meet the Father. And I'm not nearly free, and oh, I'm not so far from shameless. But I got 7 years left if I want to die famous. Oh, yeah, I want to die famous. I put 20 in so far, I've got nothing out. There's nothing I want more than a guitar and a way out of town. Oh, I want nothing from you but your virtue or your vices. There's a devil in my soul, and these days I'm feeling lifeless. Oh, these days I'm feeling lifeless. Grab a beer, punch your friends or have a smoke. Make amends, meet a stranger and don't go home, or the devil's here. Let's get it. Grab a beer, punch your friends or have a smoke. And make amends, meet a stranger and don't go home, or the devil's here. Let's get it home. Yeah, love's getting home. Oh, yeah, love's getting home. So I've got 7 years to go. Oh, I've got 7 years to go. Oh, I've got 7 years to go. 7 years from now is when I'm heading home. 'Cause I drink whiskey like it's coffee, drink coffee like it's water. Oh, I hope that I go blind before I come to meet the Father. Oh, I'm not nearly free, and oh, I'm not so far from shameless. But I got 7 years left if I want to die famous. Oh, yeah, I want to die famous.
I want to commend you on having a full set. Listener just commented that you know there have been shows when, like, at the halfway point, it
It's like, oh, we
clearly
gotta talk
was.
for half an hour now.
So thank you for coming prepared.
Oh, no problem.
And one thing that we like on this show is letting people, you know, if they do come with like 50, 55 minutes of material, getting through as much of it as possible. So as long as all your announcements are getting out there,
Yeah.
feel free to soldier on.
All right. I will do that.
Want to do like 2 more, then come back and talk before the last song? Sound good?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, thanks.
I gotta figure out what I want to do here. I am gonna play a cover. This is a song by a band that's not from Champaign, about Champaign. The band is Old 97s. And give proper credit. The bottom line's been snorted, oh, and the bottom card's been dealt. No one knows like you know now how truly bad it felt. And all your life you wasted, oh, dreaming about the day when worker bees kill off their queen and carry your eggs away. But if you die fearing God and painfully employed, will not go to heaven, you go to Champaign, Illinois. Up north there's Chicago, where blues makes no one blush, and the memories come back to you in a double bourbon rush. The memories aren't all bad, and neither my friend or you. They say there must be some heaven sent for hearts that are half true. But if you die fearing God and painfully employed, no, you will not go to heaven, you go to Champaign, Illinois. Blacktop highway stretching outwards towards the sun. Springfield's in the distance, and that's the last big one. And beyond that daylight's judgment, oh, and judgment shall be swift. You will be exterminated, so here's a parting gift. If you die fearing God and painfully employed, no, you will not go to heaven, you go to Champaign, Illinois. You will not go to heaven, Champaign, Illinois.
I'm confused because we have a bunch of their CDs and I don't see them under O in any of our sections. So if anybody who happens to be on the premises knows where they are.
97's discs are. Well, it's a live disc that the song is on, I think. I don't know if it's on a record.
I've seen them come into the station, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't see any of their CDs. Because we used to play, my co-host used to play that when it was new. And they're a good band, so.
You're right.
Anyway, since we can't even find their CDs, thank you for making it possible to hear the song on the station anyway.
No problem. Just let me make sure my guitar's in tune here. Yeah, I'm gonna do 2 more. Nathan, you're coming up for the last one. All right, I think that's right. Yeah. All right, this song is on that new record at www.opusdog.bandcamp.com. Just, it's called Can't Take It With You. Thanks for anybody who's out there listening, and thank you to WEFT, and thank you to everybody. Y'all are great. Oh, the river, it won't stop running, running up behind those eyes. I've got to get away, be still, that you would strike me blind. I know it's not my time to go, but the river, it drags on me. Getting dark for a few short seconds, it's dark, too dark to see.
I've been walking for far too long, but my color it's changed these days. And I got to get out now without but gone. We'll tell our stories in the smoke morning haze. Cold clean air over parts unknown, new shades of summer and high swept roads. I got to get out, I believe I've done my time. Gonna go and find something to take with me when I die. Drive out to the highway once a week, think on what it means to disappear. And I will see you every night. You don't know. No, no, not all of me is here. And out on the edge of town, staring west, think on all the things I could leave behind. And the river, oh, it's rising, leave the rest. And I know, I will bide my time. And I will bide my time. Stories in the smoke morning haze. Cold clean air over parts unknown, new shades of summer and high swept roads. I got to get out, I believe I've done my time. Gonna go and find something I can take with me when I go and find something to come with me when I die.